Good afternoon. How are you today? This is Jazz. I am a master healer. I'm a chakra dance facilitator, and I have so many tools to help you feel better in your body, mind, emotion, soul, so that you live a life that is more aligned. And today I want to talk to you, just check in to see where your body's at. How are you feeling in your body right now? If you're like a lot of my clients, a lot of my students, you might feel like there's a disconnect between your head and your body. I know I felt that way ever since I was a kid. I could not explain it because it's nothing that's been explained to me, but I remember being a kid and feeling that I had a head and I had a body, I had thoughts and I had a physicality, but there was something missing in between. There was a connection that was missing in between. And so that means it was very difficult for me to verbalize emotions, to verbalize how I was feeling. And when my body is hurting, I can hold on to pain for quite a long time before releasing it because there's just, a bit of a disconnect that happens. So does that happen to you as well? So my invitation and my checking in with you today is to help you really connect and integrate body, mind, spirit, soul, so that you can really feel and understand what's going on in your body, in your emotions, in your mindset, in your soul, so that you feel better, so that you can reclaim your wholeness. So if you want to join me for just a moment, taking a nice deep breath all the way down to your belly and just being very much aware of that breath. Are you holding your breath anywhere? Sometimes when we're anxious, when we have anxiety, panic attacks, we don't breathe very deeply. The breath is very much throat and upper chest, and it doesn't go down much lower. So where is your breath today? Are you able to take a nice deep breath all the way down? And I wonder, are you able to take a nice deep breath all the way down to your pelvic floor area? Because there are tertiary breathing muscles that move like a balloon in your pelvic floor area. So I wonder if you can just take a nice deep breath and allow your pelvic floor to grow like a balloon with your in-breath. Hi Sharon, nice to see you. Feels like it's been a while. So take a nice deep breath and just check in with your body. Do you have any areas in your body that feel some type of pain? Are there any areas in your body where you know that you've had recurring pain for years? Is there a tightness in the hips? Can be like when you wake up in the morning and you just feel like your body doesn't follow you because the hips are so tight or the glutes are tight. Yes, remember to breathe. It's silly in a way, isn't it? That's how I find it. It's like breathing is just so natural. It's something that we don't really need to think about, but yet it's something that we need to become very conscious about. I know that especially when I work for the federal government or when I'm at the computer for a long time, I forget to breathe. So I do need to remember to breathe all the way down to the pelvic floor. And just that breathing is just so freeing. It helps me really reconnect body, mind, soul, and relax and take some anxiety away. So continue checking in with your body, just knowing if there's any areas of tension, any areas that are tight. Maybe it's the lower back, maybe it's your womb area, maybe it's your lungs, maybe it's your shoulders, your jaws. And have you ever experienced something like hurting on the top of your head as if your hair is sore? I have. So just check in with all of your body and all the different little ways that you might have an itch or that you might have a pain or that you might have some tightness in your body. And just bring your awareness to that place of your body. Just wonder what that might be all about. And that question is based on, my years of healing other people through Reiki and energy work, crystal work, all the words shamanic work that I do. But there's also Gestalt therapy, which is a form of psychology, and also some psychology from Carl Jung, which teaches us that emotions are stored in the body. Thoughts are stored in the body. So at times, yes, we might have, like when I went roller skating for the first time in 20 years and then I fell and I broke my wrist. So that is something very physical. So sometimes it's a physical pain like that where you fell and there's still some pain. And yet some other times it's a pain that did not have a physical effect, but that is still there. Sometimes it's lower back pain. Sometimes it's a tightness in the hips. Sometimes it's a heaviness over the heart. Sometimes it's over the shoulder. And those pains come from thoughts, from beliefs, from emotions that we've stored in our bodies for many, many, many years, because our bodies not only store fat, it also stores all kinds of things, all kinds of energies, all kinds of thoughts and beliefs, some that come from us, some that we've taken on from the family, some that we've taken on from the community around us. So be very curious about, where does that pain come from? Hi, Jennifer. So nice to see you. How are you doing, girl? How's the family? So be very curious about how your body is feeling right now. Be curious about the nature of that pain. Is it an emotional pain? Is it a physical pain? Is it maybe a thought that you have? So some examples of this would be, for a lot of my students, a lot of my clients, there's a pain in the shoulders. And these are women who do so much for the family, who do so much for the community, who are very, very busy. So sometimes it's stress. So the muscles are really tight. And sometimes the belief behind that, or the emotion behind that, is that they have the weight of the world on their shoulder. And so when I work with them and to lift that weight of the world, and to make them realize that they don't have to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders, there's an instant release of the chronic pain that was in the shoulders. Another example is lower back pain. Lower back pain, just in the small of the back, which is often related to the sacral chakra, and that is often a fear of not enough money, a fear of not being supported financially, physically, emotionally. There's a lack. There's always that story of lack, and that often crystallizes in the body as pain in the lower back. Pain in the knees is often a crystallization of a fear or regret of not having walked your path, of not having done what you really wanted to do, what your soul wanted you to do. So those are some examples of physical body pains that are really related to emotions, to thoughts, to regrets, to feelings, to things that you've done, wish you had done, could have done, but didn't do. Your body knows, your body has so much wisdom. So if you want to explore this further with me, I invite you to join me starting next week on Monday for a 10-day virtual retreat. We're going to spend at least 3 days together tapping into the body, demystifying what the different pains and aches are all about. And so that you'll feel really healed in your body. You'll feel like you'll be releasing maybe years and years and years of stuff that you didn't even realize were there, but your body is telling you, please look at this issue. And that's why your body is in pain. It's just asking you to please listen, please look at this issue. So if you're ready, join me for the 10-day retreat starting next week, and we'll look at that. And the other things we're going to do in this 10-day retreat is that we're going to not only connect to your body's wisdom, then we're also going to connect to your power animal so that you can really amplify your healing powers. And you're also going to recalibrate your root chakra, which resonates with your muscles, with your bones, with your belonging, with your feelings of safety and security. So we're going to connect with all of that over 10 days. So you'll be receiving some meditations every day. So there's some homework that you need to do on your own, and then we'll come together at your own time. If you're hearing the whining, that is my dog Maya. So we're going to come together in a group, in a special Facebook group. I'll be holding healing intention for all of us there. And this is going to be such a beautiful, beautiful healing circle for 10 days. I really, I'm looking forward to holding you and sending you so much love and healing in that circle. So don't wait, register, and I'll see you in Sacred Circle. Big hugs. See you soon. Bye.